Welcome back, everybody. It's Ego, and we're going to get the Omega Fetter today. Now, in the last episode, we learned a lot of history about Adam, about Zeke's family, and the Tantalese and their connection to the Tornans, which is less legitimate than we had originally thought, so that's a bit interesting to learn. And also, we got to see some pretty interesting cutscenes of a giant laser coming out of Genbu's head. Almost had Pyra get disintegrated. Very, very interesting episode, I thought. That was a fun episode to record. I have really enjoyed going through this series again. And I was looking through my Xenoblade DE playthrough the other day, and I was thinking I might do another playthrough of that sometime in the future. Just because the first playthrough of it was pretty rough. I was still getting used to YouTube at that point, and I mean, even now I still am. And so those videos are really rough, didn't have the proper audio equipment going on to be doing voiceover. I do have a lot of audio equipment for guitar playing, as I'm a guitar player. Maybe I'll make a video about that one day. But I really didn't have a microphone set up to be using that was optimal for what we were doing. Am I going the right way? I think this is where I got lost last time, is I ended up going the wrong direction to get to the Omega Fetter, is what happened. I think I mentioned that briefly in one of the other episodes, so... I'm gonna get myself going in the right direction here, and then we'll meet back. Alright, so after about 15-ish minutes of walking, you can get down to this area, which is Genbu's spine, which will take you to the area we're trying to get to. It's a long walk, so be prepared if you haven't played this game before.
Lady Morag, you're making that face again. If you keep frowning like that, you'll get wrinkles.
I just don't get it. Tantal was founded by the Counter-Adamites. Then, after the war, they closed themselves off. But the way the king was acting, I can't help feeling there's something more to it.
What, though?
It was the Praetorium who sent us here on this mission. Why would he go to such lengths to reject it? It seemed almost like he wanted to cut ties with them.
You think Indol is holding something else over Tantal?
That would be an explanation, yes. Zeke, do you know anything useful?
Nope. There's no records from back then.
How about you?
There's nothing in my journal from that period. I might have been returned to my core for some reason or other.
Do you know anything about those days, Gramps?
No, I was somewhere else at the time. And matters of human kingdoms and so on didn't interest me much.
Geez, Gramps, what's the point of keeping an old-timer like you around if you don't even know anything?
Sometimes, it's funny how much you sound like Corinne.
So you think the king wasn't telling us everything?
There is a chance.
Do you think it may be related to Jin and his comrades using Torna's name?
If you saw the last state of humanity, you'd understand. Now that you have come this far.
The last state? Jin said something about the last state of humanity. I thought you meant like an evolution. You know, in the future. But maybe he meant the previous state of humanity.
And that is the key to why they fight?
If that is the case, perhaps I never should have been sealed away after all.
You'll see in this game quite a bit that Pyra has a large amount of regret from what she did as her time, particularly as Mythra. I mean, She did sink 3 titans,
Is
but
it night time already? Good job
war has
today.
sacrifices, as we learned 2 episodes ago with Hayes. Damn it, Jin. Had to do it, man. I think right here we actually open up into a pretty interesting area of ruins, if I remember right.
Wow!
Yeah, the memorial ruins. These are really neat.
What is this place?
A battleground from the Aegis War. There are many things here, I remember.
The walls and floors are melted. Must have been a hell of a battle.
Ophion isn't the only artifice. You've already seen one other, Siren, the one Mithra commands. But during the war, there were countless artifices, wielded by Malos.
So, it's a site of a fight against him.
Say, what are these artifices anyway? We've only actually met Ophion. We've never even seen Siren, just that light thing it shoots down.
They're a power granted to the Aegises. Divine swords sleeping in Elysium, far above us all.
Hold on, I thought Elysium was a paradise, not a scary weapon stash.
I don't know.
What do you mean you don't know?
All that I can find in the corners of my memory is that townscape. I don't know why Father created me, or created the artifices. That's what I want to find out.
We do learn that later,
Pyra.
by the way. If you're curious,
It's
we do learn
okay.
that at the end of the game.
We'll find out once we get there.
I don't think...
Open a chest, it might turn out great. But until then, it's just a crate. That's rule 4 of the Salvager's Code. Ha ha!
Rex, comparing Elysium to dirty old sea junk?
Yeah, I guess that's a fair point. So Malice's artifices... Oh, crap, turn the camera on. Malice's artifices are actually really, really interesting, but we only get a chance to see them in Torna. I don't think I'm going to do a playthrough of Torna just because the community level business takes forever to raise, and it's just a bunch of side quests that are just to kind of fill it out because Torna is so short. So I think for Torna, after I finish this game, what I'll do is I'll just we'll grab some popcorn, we'll sit down, we'll watch all the cutscenes together because they're awesome, and I'll kind of give my opinions and my thoughts. And I do want to make a video at some point going over my favorite cutscenes in Xenoblade DE, and then my favorites going in Xenoblade 2 and Torna. I'm just giving my thoughts of why they were so important and what I thought about them was so cool. Because there's some of the cutscenes that really just develop the story really well, and then there's a couple of other ones that are obviously just kind of filler to make the game a little more fun and interesting and less heavy, because there is a lot of death in Xenoblade and fighting and war, and so it's to kind of make the game a bit more fun, I should say. And right up here, we're actually going to get into a really interesting cutscene and fight at Genbu's head and learn a little more history into the game.
Hey, look what I found! My prince, look over there!
Would you look at that? I guess we've arrived.
Whoa, it looks way older than the palace.
Yes, it seems untouched by the ravages of time.
So, those of you who haven't played Torna haven't seen this yet. But when we go through Torna, I'll connect these two cutscenes because that door looks very, very similar to something in Torna. And we'll talk about that. I don't want to split.
That's it.
Scary looking little monster.
Looks like a core crystal. Is that the Omega Theta?
Yes. That's Ophion's control core. It was originally a conduit that I used to communicate with Ophion.
We have to hurry.
Yes, you're right.
Well, can you fix it?
Shut up.
I'm sorry. Mithra? Whoa.
In that case...
Are we rising?
All right, Prince, I've told Genbu to resume circling the Cloud Sea once he's done rising.
Nice. Looks like we made it after all.
Oh, great news! Oh, Tora was not look forward to becoming flat as Argentum monkfish.
A job well done, eh?
Hey, Rex, you can remove that thing now.
So it was hidden all the way out here.
What?
Our good friend Akos returned.
I'd just been wondering whether it was time to make an exit. Thanks for saving me the
This is
trouble.
the first time I played this game.
Lovely
This
to
was
see
actually
that
a really
tedious woman isn't here to get in our way this
difficult
time.
fight.
Care to join me in a dance of death, Nia?
I think I just threw up in my mouth a bit.
Mean little girl.
You've come for the
You just hit
feta,
on her.
haven't you?
Perceptive, kid.
Condescending much? It's not like there's anything else here.
You are so mean.
Now, hand it over nicely would be the classic line, but no. I'm not letting you escape with your lives. For Jin's sake.
Where are Jin and Malos anyway? There are a few things I need to ask them.
Frankly, I don't think they've got much interest in what you have to say.
Sure about that?
Quite sure, yes.
Not to interrupt the verbal sparring, but how do you plan on doing anything without your blades? We're no pushovers, you know.
Oh, we're quite aware of that. We just don't need them. You see?
Explain yourself. Core crystals!
They're blades?
Worse. Flesh eaters.
Bravo! Very good. We've had many an interruption in the past, but here, that seems less likely. So let's go all out.
You can try, but I assure you, we won't go down easy.
I wouldn't have it any other way. Like I said, all out.
So if I remember right, the thing that made this fight tricky is this is one of the first fights where we have our team stacked up against a full
I thought my predictions were perfect. Inconceivable! How could
That was
we?
much easier second time around.
These rats!
Warned you,
And by
didn't
second
we?
time, I mean my second
You
time
mess with
playing the
Thunderbolt,
game.
Zeke, that's what you get. You brought this on yourselves. Anyway, this has gone on long enough. Nighty-night, chaps. Very much looking forward to interrogating you later. Here I go. Bringer of chaos!
Jin? Where did he?
Seems they don't call you Thunderbolt for nothing. That's the first time I've ever missed a vital point.
You bastard!
Prince!
Don't worry yourself. It's just a scratch, really.
Jin, are you okay?
Relax, he's not made of glass.
Malos?
Don't mind me.
And this is where it gets
I'm
a little
just
interesting.
Spectator.
The whole gang's here.
He, on the other hand, insisted on coming here to settle a score.
Jin did.
Correct. You will give me both the Omega Fetter and the Aegis.
You just try and take them. I know you're strong, but there's no way we're giving you Pyra or Mithra.
You have power, boy, but words do little. If you know what you desire, you will have to show it. Not with words, but with your own strength.
And this is one heck of an epic cutscene right here. Full power Jin.
Is that Jin's true form?
What enormous energy.
There's no change to ether energy of surroundings. That energy being emitted from interior of body.
Just like our Pyra then. Where did he even keep all that energy?
How about all that rage energy he's got all pent up inside?
No, that's not it. It's...
Watch out! Here he comes!
Now this fight,
Look at
I
me.
remember actually destroyed me the first time. Let's hope that doesn't happen again, yeah? Did it break into a cutscene that fast in the battle? I don't remember that. I'm pretty sure this was the fight that just annihilated me. Ooh, he's quick.
With wounds like that, they're done for. It's their biggest weakness.
Your struggle is pointless. My power gives me control over all elementary particles.
Party what?
This allows me to accelerate my body to the speed of light. No matter how far ahead you can predict, your movements themselves are limited. You are no match for me.
And that's why Jin is the strongest man in Torna.
I'm still here. Rex, we have to slow him down. Match light speed with light speed.
Got it. Okay. Here we go. We do it?
Nope, he's completely unfazed. He's Jin.
Didn't I tell you? I can manipulate elementary particles. And the Aegis's attacks are nothing but a stream of particle energy. Particles that form it are too heavy to truly reach light speed. The result is obvious.
Oh, no. Mithra's attack didn't...
Jin.
It's over, boy.
Eat this!
Ah!
Rex! Pyra!
These are...
Artificial blades!
Of course. That's why you were at Banner's factory. You won't win so easily! Lady Morag!
Whoa. You're quite a looker from up close. Killing you will be such a waste.
Let me go! You pig!
Stop it!
I'm surprised you're still breathing. Relax. You'll be able to rest after I've pried that core crystal from your chest.
I won't die here. I have to reach Elysium. I have to find the answers we're all looking for.
What answers? In this world, there are no answers.
Ah!
Enough! I'm the one you want. Isn't that right? Leave them out of this.
Aw, look. What a touching scene. Are you going to beg for their lives?
No mockery, Mick. This is serious business.
Put the sword away, Jin. If not,
You'll do what exactly?
I will annihilate myself.
What?
You need me alive, don't you, Melos?
You worked that much out, did you? Well done. But how would you make good on that threat? You don't have that kind
Are
of...
you so sure about that?
This is a shock. I didn't think you had it in you.
What's going on?
She's controlling Mithra's artifice herself.
Giant robot! Giant robot!
She's controlling Siren through sheer willpower?
Go ahead. I'll deflect it with my powers. Just like before.
You could do that. If I used the particle cannon itself. But this is the targeting ray. It moves at the speed of light. And if I turn up the output just a little, that light alone has enough power to annihilate a single blade.
You.
One signal from me, and my body will be scoured from this world. Faster than you can blink. So, Jin?
How unexpected.
She's got him caught.
That you and Aegis would say something like that. So you'll do it. Open the gates to Elysium for us.
Yes. If that is your wish.
Don't, Hyra! They'll just...
Jin?
Very well.
Hyra.
Mia. Keep Rex safe for me.
No. No way. I don't agree to this.
I love this game so much. The story. Oh. Look at that. Bridget's eyes. When are you ever going to see that? And they're beautiful.
I'm really sorry, Rex.
Hyra? But why?
To save you, idiot.
Hyra!
Look at the state of you. You hadn't even noticed. Your own blade has been wounded so deeply, and all you can think of is yourself. You awakened the Aegis. I thought you might have been different, but you're just a fool. A pitiful, childish fool.
Hey, no, don't rub against the microphone. My cat decided to jump into my lap. Wrong moment.
Hyra! Hyra!
Add that to the Rex scream counter. Chapter 6. I think we get a save state, probably. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. All right, we're going to end this episode here. Thanks so much for watching, guys. I know that was a crazy episode. I'm going to get the next one uploaded as soon as I can. Thanks for watching.